Welcome to your daily Bible clips. Now we will start the epic Bible video. 23:15 My son, if thine heart be wise, my heart shall rejoice, even mine. 26:1 In that day shall this song be sung in the land of Judah. We have a strong city. Salvation will God appoint for walls and bulwarks. 18:37 Hear me, O Lord, hear me, that this people may know that thou art the Lord God, and that thou hast turned their heart back again. 2:31 And the king said unto him, Do as he hath said, and fall upon him, and bury him, that thou mayest take away the innocent blood, which Joab shed, from me, and from the house of my father. 18:3 And Ahab called Obadiah, which was the governor of his house. Now Obadiah feared the Lord greatly. 18:4 For it was so, when Jezebel cut off the prophets of the Lord, that Obadiah took 100 prophets, and hid them by 50 in a cave, and fed them with bread and water. 18:5 And Ahab said unto Obadiah, Go into the land, unto all fountains of water, and unto all brooks. Peradventure we may find grass to save the horses and mules alive, that we lose not all the beasts. 15:31 Now the rest of the acts of Nadab, and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Israel? 16:18 And the covert for the Sabbath that they had built in the house, and the king's entry without, turned he from the house of the Lord for the king of Assyria. 31:1 At the same time, saith the Lord, will I be the God of all the families of Israel, and they shall be my people. 32:12 They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. 22:4 For if ye do this thing indeed, then shall there enter in by the gates of this house kings sitting upon the throne of David, riding in chariots, and on horses, he, and his servants, and his people. 10:24 O Lord, correct me, but with judgment, not in thine anger, lest thou bring me to nothing. 36:30 And I will multiply the fruit of the tree, and the increase of the field, that ye shall receive no more reproach of famine among the heathen. 26:7 So the priests, and the prophets, and all the people heard Jeremiah speaking these words in the house of the Lord. 3:17 Thy crown are as the locusts, and thy captains as the great grasshoppers, which camp in the hedges in the cold day, but when the sun ariseth they flee away, and their place is not known, where they are. 20:25 And when Jehoshaphat and his people came to take away the spoil of them, they found among them in abundance both riches with the dead bodies, and precious jewels, which they stripped off for themselves, more than they could carry away. And they were 3 days in gathering of the spoil, it was so much. 8:21 Else, if thou wilt not let my people go, behold, I will send swarms of flies upon thee, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thy houses. And the houses of the Egyptians shall be full of swarms of flies, and also the ground whereon they are. 8:65 And at that time Solomon held a feast, and all Israel with him, a great congregation, from the entering in of Hamath unto the river of Egypt, before the Lord our God, 7 days, and 7 days, even 14 days. 58:1 Cry aloud, spare not, lift up my voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. 2:7 Jesus saith unto them, fill the water pots with water. And they filled them up to the brim. 18:48 He delivereth me from mine enemies. Yea, thou liftest me up above those that rise up against me. Thou hast delivered me from the violent man. 47:11 And Joseph placed his father and his brethren, and gave them a possession in the land of Egypt, in the best of the land, in the land of Ramesses, as Pharaoh had commanded. 11:2 As they called them, so they went from them. They sacrificed unto Baalim, and burned incense to graven images. 105:16 Moreover he called for a famine upon the land. He brake the whole staff of bread. 5:17 And they began to pray him to depart out of their coasts. 1:30 As for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was like burning coals of fire, and like the appearance of lamps. It went up and down among the living creatures, and the fire was bright, and out of the fire went forth lightning. 9:24 Ye have been rebellious against the Lord from the day that I knew you. 17:10 A reproof entereth more into a wise man than 100 stripes into a fool. 6:11 Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. 25:14 And the pots, and the shovels, and the snuffers, and the spoons, and all the vessels of brass wherewith they ministered, took they away. 8:1 In the 3rd year of the reign of King Belshazzar a vision appeared unto me, even unto me Daniel, after that which appeared unto me at the first. 50:2 And Joseph commanded his servants the physicians to embalm his father, and the physicians embalmed Israel. 9:2 The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them hath the light shined. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. Drop a sub, and like this vid for fresh new Bible content like this uploaded daily.